everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I will share about how to set up the port forwarding in Virtualbox, especially for the NAT network settings. Actually, we can use the port forwarding for NAT and NAT network. First of all, we need to prepare our VM. In this video, I still use the Fedora 35 mate and I'm running two VMs now. The Fedora 35 mate number 1 and Fedora 35 mate number 2. And the network setting is NAT network. In the previous video, I already shared about how to setting the VM with NAT and NAT network. So let's continue to do the port forwarding. First of all, I need to check the IP address for each VM. We can see in here that the IP address is 10.10.10.7 and 10.10.10.6, and like the previous video, we cannot ping from the host to the VM. So that's why we need the port forwarding in the Virtualbox. Let's set up the port forwarding. Go to the file and then preferences and network, and in here click settings, port forwarding. I will delete all and start the new setting. Okay, create a new port forwarding. I will name my first port forwarding rules with SSH, and the protocol is TCP. Host IP, leave it blank, and the host port I will type 2200, and the guest IP I will use this one, the 10.10.10.6, and the guest port is 22. This is the default port for SSH. Click OK. OK again, and let's check the SSH. We need to turn the SSH service on. Let's try. So for accessing our VM, we can type SSH -p It means the port 2200 and the username Gunawan, and the VM IP is 10.10.10.6. Oops, sorry. It should be the localhost. I will try localhost. Yes. So we already in. I will check the IP. We can see here that the IP is 10.10.10.6. It's like in this VM. It means that we can access the VM from the host with the port forwarding. And how if we want to access the other VM, this VM 10.10.10.7, we can set the port forwarding and create a new rules SSH number 2, and the protocol is TCP. Host, leave it blank, and we need to put different port. I will try 2233, and the guest IP would be 10.10.10.7, and the port is 22. Okay. Let's try. We need to exit from the 10.10.10.6. Okay, we already in the host, and we will go to the Fedora 35 mate number 1. SSH -B 2233, and oops, sorry, we need to check the SSHD service. Okay, the SSHD service is not running. Start, check again. Okay, let's try. Okay, we can see we are now in the 10.10.10.7. It's really helpful if we just need the topology like this. We don't need the GNS3. And we will try to install the HTTPD, the web server, so we can try to access the web server from the web browser. I will install from the host Oops, sorry. Okay, everyone, the installation is complete. We will go to the etc for www. Oops, wait. We will go to the var www html. This is the default root folder for the Apache web server. Before we create an index file, we need to try to start the Apache web server. I will try with the local web browser. The web server is running and we will try to add a new rule in the port forwarding rule so we can access this web server from our host. Go to the file preferences and network. We will edit this NAT network setting. We will add a new rule called HTTP and the host port will be 88 and the IP will be 10.10.10.7 and the port is 80. Okay, let's try open the web browser from our host. Let's try the local host and the port is 88. Wait, is it correct? I set the port 88. Yes, it's correct. Maybe we need to open the firewall. I will try to turn it off. Let's try again. It's running, but I cannot access it from the host. I will try the host IP. cannot do this. Is it about my browser? I will try another browser. Wait, I will check again the network port forwarding setting. Should be correct. 10.10.10.7. Okay, everyone, it's done. It works. I don't know why. I will try to edit the setting again. Preferences, network, NAT network, and port forwarding. I will edit to 88 again. Cannot use the 88 port. Maybe it is used by another service, so we need to change the port to 8800. Okay, I will try to turn on the firewall. Let's check again. So I think we need to set the firewall to open the port number 80, or we need to add the HTTP service. Add service HTTP. Wait. And the zone is public. Enter. and then we need to reload. Let's check again. Firewall cmd zone public list services. Okay, let's try again. It works, everyone, it works. And if you want to use the IP, you need to input the localhost IP or the IP, this computer IP. For example, this is the localhost IP. Or if you want to input the host IP, you still can do this. You can see here that the setting, the port forwarding setting is running well. And the question is, can we use the NAT setting for the port forwarding with 2 VM? So this is the condition right now. We have a host here, and inside the host we have 2 VM and the network setting is NAT network, so will be like this. And the question is, if we use 2 VM and each VM is set with the NAT setting, can we still do the port forwarding? So the condition will be like this. VM number 1 and this is VM number 2, and each VM has the own virtual router. And we want to do the port forwarding. Let's try. We will set the Fedora mate number 1 to the NAT. Okay. And then the Fedora number 2. Okay. And we will check the IP. As we can see here that each VM has the same IP address, and if we want to set the port forwarding, we can go to the setting network. In here we don't need to go to this network setting. This is for the NAT network, not the NAT. Network, NAT advanced port forwarding, and we will try the rule number 1. Rule number 1 will be SSH. The port will be 2222, and the guest IP will be 10.0.2.15, and the guest port will be 22. Okay, let's check. Wait. SSH port 2222, and the user is Gunawan at the local host. Yes. You can see here that the IP is the same with this VM and this VM. We cannot see which one that we connected to. Wait, I'm sorry, I need to set another VM. I need to set the network setting. (2222) and .0.2.15. 22. Okay, let's check again. Enter. Okay, I will make a new folder here so we can see which VM that I connected to. So I connected to this VM. So we cannot choose which VM we connected to. Maybe this is just my opinion. Maybe if we put different port, we can connect to another VM. We will try 2244. Okay, with this port we will connect to this mate number 2, Fedora 35 mate number 2. Yes, it's still the same IP, but we will try to create a folder so we can see which VM we connected to. This is the folder that I created, so we can still use the NAT setting, and we can put the different port for the port forwarding so the host can connect to the specific VM. For example, in this case, in this video, I put the 222222, oops, sorry, I mean 2222 for the VM number 1 and 2244 for the VM number 2. So when I SSH to the port number 2222, I can connect to the VM number 1, and the 2244 I can connect to the VM number 2. So let's check the web browser. Can we still do this with the web server? Let's try. The web server is in the Fedora 35 mate number 1, and we need to add rule for the HTTP, and the port will be 8811. Okay, let's try. The port is 8811. Okay, it still works. I will create an index file. Let's reload the web browser. It works, everyone, and I will try to install the web server in the Fedora mate number 2. The installation is complete. Let's start the Apache. The web browser is running. Let's add a rule in the Fedora mate number 2. Network advanced port forwarding. We will name this rule HTTP and the port is 8822 and the IP is 10.0.2.15 and the port is 80. This is the HTTP port. Okay, let's check. Wait, I forgot the port. 8822. Okay. 8822. Wait, I forgot to setting the firewall. I will turn off the firewall. Just for testing. Sorry. Localhost 8822. Okay, so this is the VM number 1 and this is the VM number 2. So everyone, the conclusion is we still can use the setting, the NAT setting, and we can access the VM. We can access each VM by put the different port number for each virtual router. So the conclusion, we can use these two settings. It's up to you which setting that you want to use. Okay, everyone, I think this is the end of my video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.